আমরা এক্স্যাক্ট 5টা 6টা 7টার মধ্যে লাইক 6:30 7টার মধ্যে আমরা গোপালধারা টি গার্ডেন পৌঁছাবো। তারপরে আমাদের ওই পয়েন্টটা সীমানার আগে 1 কিলোমিটার আগে ওই পয়েন্টটা হচ্ছে তোর 8টা 8টা লাগা ঢুকবো। আর 8:30টার মধ্যে আমরা সীমানা ঢুকে ব্রেকফাস্ট করবো। ব্রেকফাস্ট মানে ওই ম্যাগি খাবো। তারপরে ওইখান থেকে মানেভঞ্জন ঢুকবো হচ্ছে 9:30। তো এদের 9:30টায় মানেভঞ্জন, 9টার সময় মানেভঞ্জন হচ্ছে সিঙ্গালিদা জাস্ট এখান থেকে স্টার্ট হয় এন্ট্রি পয়েন্ট। না এবার আমরা অন দ্য ওয়েতে ওই একটু চিকিয়েতে দাঁড়ালাম, একটু মেঘমারে দাঁড়ালাম।
Hello from a very busy Shialda station. As you must have guessed from the trailer, this is a vlog of my trip with my friends to North Bengal. This was one hell of a trip and I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. So let's get started. We were traveling to some of the highest points of North Bengal and our first step was to take a train from Kolkata to New Jalpaiguri. From there we would be going upwards. There's something about Indian train rides, to be very honest. I love them. I feel there's something wholesome about these rides. And yeah, we had a lot of fun in the journey. We observed other people. We talked about our itinerary, which I wasn't completely aware of because I was very sick right before the trip. And then of course we had jhalmuri. We had to have it. We were waiting for this person to come up so that we could have it. I always enjoy eating things on a train ride. We reached New Jalpaiguri at around 2:45 a.m. and freshened up at the station itself. Then we went to the car parking area. We had already booked a car that would take us to our next stop. From here, basically, all cars leave for places like Gangtok, Darjeeling, and all the other hill stations. At 3 a.m. in the morning, it's definitely going to be cold, but it was not that cold. Shiliguri was not that bad. It was actually bearable. We were listening to songs. Some of us were sleeping. I was mainly sleeping. But the road was also really nice, even though it was so dark. We actually enjoyed the whole car ride. Okay, I do know I look funny, but the thing is, I was feeling so cold. I grabbed whatever was around me, whatever I could find nearest to me, and I just wore everything. Anyway, this was Shimana. This was the point where we stopped to obviously view the sunrise and also have breakfast. But the most important thing that we spotted here, you will see in a few seconds, the most beautiful view. No wonder this viewpoint is so famous. Oh my God. We were very lucky to spot the beautiful sunrise on Kanchenjunga. Like, look at that view. I mean, in person, it obviously looked more gorgeous. But yeah, and then we went back to the stall and we ordered ourselves Wai. It is my unpopular opinion, but I think Wai tastes better than Maggie in the mountains. What do you guys think? Comment it down below. Are you a Maggie person or are you a Wai person? I'm clearly a Wai person. So this was at ManeyBhanjyang. This is sort of a middle point from where you go higher up or you go down. So here we changed our car, had some tea, and then again started our journey towards Tumling.
Oh. आपका नाम क्या है? बिंबा। तो इधर ही परमिट को पूरी लिखते होंगे।
Hi. Feeling very cold. I don't know where my friends went for a walk, leaving me because I was feeling cold. Oh, there they are. Now we're gonna eat another round of YY and tea.
ওই যে ওইদিকে হচ্ছে এভারেস্ট, ওটা দেখতে পাচ্ছিস? কোনটা বলতো?
ওই হোয়াইটটা?
একদম লেফটের হোয়াইটটা, লেফটের চূড়াটা, ওটা এভারেস্ট।
ও
এরম এরম ভি মতো একটা আছে,
হ্যাঁ।
দ্যাট ইজ এভারেস্ট।
Yes. Probably my camera folks can't see.
লুকসে কথার ওই রাহাজারে কন্যা, কোথায় তোমার বাড়ি? যেথায় রোদের রোদের আসমান, রে ভরা গাড়ি, পেরিয়ে যাওয়ার
Guys, just look at the view. So this was where we were staying at, the most picturesque location ever. Like, imagine the view. It was so beautiful. We just sat there for hours admiring the view and singing songs and just taking in everything. Also, it was really cold, by the way. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Then it was time for us to do a little bit of trekking. Now I'm a very big noob when it comes to trekking. I've hardly ever done anything like this. This was quite an experience for me.
সকালবেলা কি ভিউ ছিল মনে আছে? আর এখন কি অবস্থা?
My friends taught me that the key to a beginner succeeding in trekking is to take really small steps while walking, and that is what I was trying to do most of the time, just to keep my balance and keep walking, keep following everybody. But yeah, anyway, it was a long one. Apparently it wasn't even a big deal if you are an experienced trekker. This trek that I did was not a big deal, but for me, yeah, it was. And also I did one like major mistake. I wore a lot of coats and jackets and everything, but you should be light. I mean, yes, keep yourself warm, but be light. Also, the trek was so beautiful. Like, apart from everything else, it was a very beautiful trek. The view, the whole environment was so beautiful. And look at the clouds, guys. Just admire the view with me. Our one partner has gone that side and our other partner has gone that side to figure out the right route to where we want to go. Apparently that side is wrong, so she's trying to figure out this side. Okay, and we're standing here in the middle, super tired, but reached our destination, Tumling. I am so cold. I have forgotten the destination and I am so out of breath.
ওরা এখনো রেডি হচ্ছে।
আমাদের অ্যাকচুয়ালি এখানে এসে we were supposed to stay here.
Oh.
So এখানে we didn't get availability. So we changed our destination to Tumling. যেখান থেকে
And we are at Tumling. এটা Tumling তো?
এটা টংলু।
Oh my god, Tonglu. This is Tonglu. If you ask me, the sunset was prettier than the sunrise. I mean, look at the view around us. Just look at the clouds. It was so beautiful. I haven't ever witnessed anything like this. Anyway, while returning, we took the main road back to our homestay, and by this time, I was more tired than usual, and I was also feeling more cold than anybody else. I mean, I feel that I wasn't being able to acclimatize to the temperature here. In short, I wasn't at my best. But anyway, we returned and we had a quick dinner. I mean, in the hills, people usually have their dinner by 8:30. So we had our dinner and we retired. Hello. Hello. The next morning was, I mean, what we planned for the next day, it was mainly just relaxing. We didn't want to do too many things today, mainly because I wasn't at my best. We decided to just hike around and walk around our homestay area, which in itself was so beautiful. I mean, I'm going to show you guys our homestay from the middle point of our hike. Yeah, that is our homestay, and that is the road that people take to go to Sandakphu. Sandakphu is a more popular destination, which is higher up from Tumling. So on day three, we parted ways with our friends. They were going to a higher altitude location called Thukum, and we were going down to this place called ManeyBhanjyang and Darjeeling, mainly because I couldn't go any further up. So here's to Darjeeling and ManeyBhanjyang. Now we have come down from Tumling and we are in this place called ManeyBhanjyang, and we are in this really cute and pretty homestay. I'll show you guys. Wait. The hospitality in this homestay was out of the world. I mean, I've never felt more at home anywhere else in any other homestay. We literally lived with the family. They were so welcoming. We brought in New Year's together. We had Nepali cuisine together, and you're gonna see throughout the vlog how amazing it was in this homestay. That was Binoy Bhaiya, who was very happy to host us, and so were we very happy to live at his homestay. He was also in charge of arranging all our transportations, and he made sure that we had a good trip. This is us going to Darjeeling. So I have never been to Darjeeling, which is why we went there. Otherwise, we would have gone to some other location. Going to Darjeeling on 31st and 1st of January is definitely a tough choice because it's super crowded at that point of time. But yeah, we had a good time. This is a monastery. We stopped by a monastery on our way to Darjeeling. Unfortunately, our Darjeeling trip was very sudden. It was not planned. We had originally planned to go to Thukum, but since I couldn't, this was what we did. Okay, so this was one of the busiest spots in Darjeeling. It was like a central point where all the hotels were located and famous restaurants were located, and from here you could go to the Darjeeling Mall area. So this is where we spotted iconic places like Keventers and of course Glenaries. The most photogenic spot in Darjeeling. Funny thing, I used to think this spot is inside Glenaries, but now I know it's outside, and every single person who has visited Darjeeling has a picture here. I don't know if social media will accept me because I don't have a picture here. Anyways, we went inside, took some things for our families, and then went to the mall area, which is honestly a very beautiful area. Was really crowded because it was 1st of January. Then we went to this very pretty cafe called Golden Tips. They have their own tea shop as well, like they sell tea leaves. We got that, and I'm a big fan of Darjeeling tea, so we had to sit there and sip on some tea. The restaurant we were supposed to go to is closed. Now we're searching for other places. We're very hungry. Our homestay owner had suggested we go to this place called Penang, but unfortunately it was closed on 1st Jan, and the other places that were famous were very crowded. So we went to this place called Dekevaz and we had our lunch and it was okay. But the best part was the evening when we came back to our homestay. They arranged a barbecue night for us, and I had the most amazing pork barbecue. I have never ever tasted such delicious pork barbecue, and I don't think I ever will. It was just too good. They literally put in so much effort for us, and the food was so tasty. And then after that we had momos for dinner. The whole family and their relatives were sitting and they were all preparing momos, and we were served delicious chicken momos with chicken soup. And then I also tried my hands on learning how to make momos, but I failed miserably. Anyway, that was our 1st January night, and it was super memorable. Our vacation ended here. It was time for us to leave. We reunited with our friends in ManeyBhanjyang. They came down from Tukum, and then we had our train to Calcutta, which unfortunately got cancelled. So we had to book a bus and we left for the station. On the way, we passed quite a lot of tea gardens that we had missed while coming up, because at that point of time it was dark and it was just early morning. But yeah, that was the end of our trip. I hope you liked this vlog. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Beside my stage.
Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama.